Yeah, another day and another of our older people terrified by something TV licensing have done. Brilliant. Hi, it's me again, and I stumbled across this one. I thought we could have a chat about it today because on the face of it, it seems a bit silly, maybe a bit petty, but when you dig deeper, it's not good, is it? Look. A 93-year-old army veteran is beside himself after being told his TV licence is cancelled because he underpaid his bill by just 1 penny. Now, all the systems are automated for everything nowadays, aren't they? So if you underpay it, you haven't paid it fully. The system doesn't run. There's no human beings involved in any of these processes anymore, is there? But he's been terrified. Look what he said. Look. George Cyril told his granddaughter he fears licensing bosses are going to turn his TV off and hound him at the door after receiving a letter warning that he'd underpaid. Now, I haven't got a copy of the letter, but my experience with TV license letters is, they're not written in a very friendly manner, are they? All this required was a simple phone call from a human being saying, oh, you just got the amount wrong by a penny, and we'll either goodwill gesture it and sort that out for you, or we've got to be really silly here and take a 1 penny payment, George. Is that all right? And he would have been fine. But no, the automated scary letter goes out, and now it would have said something about, well, one of our enforcement officers will knock on your door if you're unlicensed and all of this. How is he even having to pay for a TV licence? He's 93 years old. 93 years old. How many houses has he lived in over the years? How many TV licences has he paid over the years? And they still want his 159 quid a year. Yeah, I don't know whose fault this 1 penny thing is, but it just goes to show how ridiculous the system is, where it generates a scary letter for that poor old gentleman. It's believed the great-granddad didn't notice his monthly fee was increasing from £13.88 to £13.89 in October, so only began paying the hiked fee in November. The penny has been outstanding on his account since, but because he's continued to pay monthly via his licence payment card, he ignored a warning letter last month thinking it was sent in error. In a scathing complaint email on Thursday, his granddaughter demanded an apology and explained bosses should be ashamed for leaving George upset and worried. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I know all the systems are automated. It's a very petty amount, right? It must show up on the system. A simple phone call could have fixed that. A simple phone call, done. He would have felt better about it. TV licensing would have got a bit of respect for it. It wouldn't have made the papers for a start. No one would have got scared, and no scary letter would have been sent out. It would have cost them more to send out the threatening letter than just to wipe their face of the penny. A TV licensing spokesperson said, "We can confirm that the customer's TV licence has not been revoked or cancelled. The letters he received were automatically generated because of late payments, but this has now been resolved and the account is up to date. We've also contacted his granddaughter to offer further assistance." Well, what further assistance do you need to offer? You know, the account is resolved and now up to date. So what further assistance is it that you need to offer? I think it's absolutely ridiculous. The automatically generated letters they talk about, I haven't got a copy of them, but I know, and you know as well from the history we've got with the TV licence letters, that they would have been scary, threatening to send the boys round. We all know it. We all know how they work by now. And it's just wrong. It's just wrong. A simple phone call or an actual person typing a letter saying, "Oh, we've noticed that your payments are just a penny off. So next time you pay, chuck an extra couple of pence on there for us, George, will you?" Problem resolved. An old man's not scared. That's ridiculous. 93 years old and still demanding he pays the TV licence. It says here it's like many older people, their best friend is the television in the house. He's not going to be able to switch to streaming to cancel his telly licence and all of that, is it? It's just not going to be a thing that happens for him, I don't think, from reading this. I don't know the man, obviously. It should be free. It should be free. They should be giving it to him free anyway, but they should especially be giving it to him free now as a goodwill gesture. Ridiculous. So what do you think about this one? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way, hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.